Bob Saget passed away. Another comedian.
Man. Damn.
Did you meet him at all?
No, I didn't know him, but comedy, we're in the comedy world. You gotta,
Yeah.
like, I mean, for him to come from a show, lay down on the bed, lay on his back and not wake up. Like there's so many lessons in there, right? It's so many lessons that you can't take tomorrow for granted. You just never know. You got to monitor your health. You got to tell your children and the people that you love when you walk out that you love them. And getting back home in this world today is such an understatement that people really don't take it seriously. But when you travel this world and you make it back to your house, I don't care if you're going to work 8 hours. If you make it back home, you should truly be thankful that you made it back.
Yeah, and as you get older, make sure you get not only checkups, but go to specialists as well. Because I remember about a year ago, when I got my checkup, they said I had a high, my cholesterol levels were high and so forth. My doctor said, oh, don't worry about it. Just eat less meat and, exercise a little bit and so forth. But then, my man was like, you should go see a cardiologist. So I went to go see a cardiologist and he was like, yo, like the levels of cholesterol in your blood are so high that number one, you're at risk for a heart attack. Number two, you're at risk for cancer.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because when your bloodstream is really not the way it's supposed to be, you're opening yourself up to a bunch of diseases. And, he put me on something called Crestor.
Okay.
And, which drastically dropped my cholesterol. And I remember I was talking to the doctor and he was like, every cardiologist over the age of 30 that my cardiologist knows, and he's like 70 or something.
Okay.
He said they all take it, including himself. He said that this is really what damn near every middle-aged man should be on. But most people are not on this. And you have a heart attack, and a lot of times it's a wrap.
Right. And what's the product again?
Crestor, Crestor. And,
okay.
And there's a bunch of
you can buy them in the store?
No, you can't. You have to have it prescribed by a doctor.
Wow.
But,
okay.
You have to go to a cardiologist, and and they were testing me for months and seeing everything go down and so forth. I did change my diet and so forth. But the thing is like, one heart attack and it could be a wrap. Like I just interviewed Steve Rifkin. Steve Rifkin, who launched Loud. He had a really bad heart attack a few years ago, and he died in the hospital. They had to resuscitate him and so forth. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, well, at least now you're good. He's like, nah, man, every morning I got to take 20 different pills, because of that shit.
Wow.
It's one of those things where you want to prevent the heart attack before it happens.
I get tested, but I don't never get tested for that. And by you saying
go to a cardiologist.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Bob Saget, I believe, died from a heart attack. And most men of our age, they usually die from heart attacks.
Okay, I promise you, I'm getting on it because I'm scheduled. I already took my eye test. I'm set for my prostate. I'm set for some other tests, but I never took the cholesterol cardiologist. I promise you, I'm doing that this week.
Yep. You have to, man.
I have
it's
to.
Important.
I'm 60 something. I can't be playing.